I'd like to greet all human beings all around the world with the universal greetings of peace and the blessings of God be with you. Tonight happened to be Monday, April the 20th, 2020. The time being 7:53 p.m. 2020 is the sign of the vision, the sign for those who might be asleep to wake up, those who looking for a change for all human beings, not just the rich, not just the middle class, not just the poor, but for all human beings. 2020 is for you. When I greet all you all with the universal greetings of peace and the blessings of God be with you, I'm talking about all people all around the world. It doesn't matter what your political, philosophical, personal, nor religious beliefs may be. It doesn't matter whether you're the richest or the poorest person on the face of this earth. It doesn't even matter if you're the proclaimed toughest or the proclaimed weakest person on the face of this earth. It doesn't matter if you're my family, friends, or my proclaimed enemies. It doesn't matter if you're dark-skinned or light-skinned. I greet all of you all with that same universal greetings of peace and the blessings of God be with you. Now, first I want to show y'all, I did a little landscaping today. I was going to pay somebody to do it, but I went on and did it myself. Today I went and got, picked up a certified letter, which was the letter from where my two youngest daughters' mother was deceased. I got the death certificate. I got the cause of death. You see, I don't need to tell anybody what the cause of death is because I have a few critics that seems to know everything about me. Let's start with John Cole. That's C-O-A-L-E. John Cole seemed to know so much about me. John Cole may be able to tell y'all the cause of death. I shouldn't even pay for the death certificate because John Cole, and let's go to Mikey Jones, which he or she claimed to be my two youngest daughters' cousins, and the cousins of my two youngest daughters' auntie. He's 100% black though, y'all, but yet he's my children's cousin and their auntie cousin. Their auntie is full-blooded Puerto Rican and Dominican. All of my children, two youngest children's mothers, family, father's the father and the mother, the father being Puerto Rican and the mother being Dominican. But anyway, Mikey probably be able to tell you. I'm still waiting on Mikey, the YouTube video I made today, to ask my critics where were they at when my two young daughters was in that condition they was in for 70 days and 70 nights in Chicago in Cabrini Green, homeless, from May of 2008 to July the 28th when I went up there and got them of 2008. Mikey ain't answered that yet. He claimed to be protecting my two daughters, his cousin, but why didn't he protect them then? But anyway, what I want to do is, John Cole, that's the letter. I ain't gonna show you the other side because you know where it came from. You know everything. And you said that I go around here cussing out little children. The people watching you today when you call Christy S a B. Power to the people. You called Christy a B because she merely corrected you on DSF or whatever you called it, and she said something else, but you called her a B. You see what I'm saying? You got angry at Christy not because she was correcting you, because Christy is speaking up for a black man. Now, you said that my children, I don't let them socialize with other children. Well, let's go back to, I believe, February of 2019, John Cole, when they was at this all-white church that I let them associate with these people because I entrusted in the adults that asked me to let my children go. This is in Charleston, Missouri, Mississippi County. Well, both of the highest ranking law enforcement officials here in Charleston, Missouri, Mississippi County happen to be members and other law enforcement officials. In the high-ranking individuals in Charleston. But my two daughters was discriminated against when they were playing a game. You see what I'm saying? A tag. I'm going to refresh your memory. I don't let them associate. That's what you said. Now, they got tagged, so the white children's supposed to got hand in hand with them. But you guess what, Mikey? They didn't. I think my daughters and them might have been too much dog. They had too much Dominican, you see what I'm saying? Puerto Rican and black in them. But you see, that ain't the only reason. Let's go back to February of 2012, John Cole, when Charleston R1 School District here in Charleston, Missouri, Mississippi County, Hearns Elementary, breached the contract and allowed a white bus driver, John Cole, I know you don't like me talking about that. Anybody that know me here in Charleston, Missouri that's white, law enforcement, everybody else, they know I ain't racist. But you try to play the race card, John, because I'm standing up against what a white bus driver did and what a white Charleston, Missouri police officer did, who's the Charleston, Missouri resource officer for the Charleston R1 School District, and also a Charleston, Missouri police officer. What she did, question my daughter without my presence, without my permission, without my knowledge, tried to make her say that this white bus driver was trying to help her on the bus when my daughter can get on the bus and off the bus for 2 years by herself. But he just wanted to help her, a grown man being on there by himself with her. But let me keep on now. You remember 601 South Main Street here in Charleston, Missouri, Mississippi County? Store number 9411 is called Family Dollar, where a white female asked my 13-year-old daughter, is that a wig on her head? Well, this same white female told my daughter, you know you don't supposed to be in here, and my daughter asked her, why not? This same white female told my daughter that her and her mother was in there that day stealing, and they've been coming in there regularly stealing. Now, how could their mother be stealing, may she rest in peace now, when she was living 400 miles away? She was living in Chicago. How could she be in the store with my 13-year-old daughter stealing? But you see, Mikey, you don't like, hey now, you don't like the fact that I speak up against racism. Because other blacks don't speak up against racism, I don't care what they do, but when it comes to my children and my 92-year-old daddy, I'll speak up against Donald Trump. You see what I'm saying? But you don't like that though, Mikey. You don't like the fact when the police, Charleston, Missouri Police Department came in my house, when I showed you, all right now, when I showed you those pictures today, John Cole, of my daughter's condition when the Susanna Wesley Family Learning Center, some of these black and white leaders, preachers, and leaders, what a 33rd Circuit Court here in Mississippi County, Charleston, Missouri, one of the judges, they allowed them to come in here to take my children illegally. You don't like that. But you know what? I told you, I don't care what you don't like. I talk about black and white. But you don't like when I talk about white people, what they done did wrong. You see, you tell me not to associate, I don't let my children associate. Then you told me to stop putting my children's picture on there. Let me show you how much I respect what you say, John Cole. I'm putting some more of my children on here. That's my oldest daughter, you coward. Now stop me from putting my daughters on there. That's my oldest granddaughter, you coward. Them is my two daughters that you act like you a pedophile, because you and Mikey, that's all y'all focus on is my children. But they are black belts in karate, and they will kick your head all the way down to, you see I talk about funeral home, to William Funeral Home, which is east of Vine Street where I'm at now. And then they'll kick, if you're white, they'll kick your head all the way to McMichael's. McMichael's is northeast from here. And if you come on me, I won't even need no pistol. I'll snatch your heart out, put it in here and let the birds eat it. I don't play no games when it comes to my children. If you don't like me talking about violence, stay off of my YouTube channel. Now, if you want to stay on there, you're going to listen to what I say, boy or girl, whichever one you is. I don't care if you're black or white. I don't care who you hooked up with. You don't tell me what to do. You know who tell me what to do? God. You see what I'm saying? One thing about you and Mikey, y'all just like the Ku Klux Klans. Y'all hide behind something. I'm 100% a black man, Mikey. I'm going to leave as I came. Here go that envelope again. Oh, that's right, John Cole. You asked me had they got the fingerprints off of that letter yet. Why don't you ask? Oh, no, now they ain't going to say that. You should know. You know they didn't take it from me. You know they disregarded it. You know they said the same thing that you said, that I must have wrote it myself. You know they don't care. But let me tell you who cares. Peace, be still.